going to be obese adults, and then all this problem. We have a lot of problems that go with obesity. For example, hypertension is one of them. Hypercholesterol, that is high cholesterol in the blood, comes from obesity. We have heart disease related to obesity. All that will happen in the future if you don't stop obesity now. But even in the babies, a big baby has problems. One problem is they are not as agile as a baby that's not big. You know, they don't move, they don't roll quickly, they don't move well, and so they have the opportunity of, their milestones are a little bit slower. Then you see the big babies, if they are that big, they have acid reflux. They do get acid reflux quite easily. And big babies also have a nappy rash more quickly than smaller babies, and they have candida around their neck, under the folds. And the story of sudden infant death syndrome, we don't know the exact cause of all of that, but it has to do with problems, sleep problem, breathing problem, and this type of things might be higher in children that are a little bit too big for their age. So now I'm not talking about, we know that there are other factors in sudden infant death syndrome. We know that blankets in the cot or some crib and things like that can lead to it. But if the baby is a little bit too big, he's not as agile as the one that's smaller. So that is why we want to prevent obesity. We want to prevent obesity in the baby for now, and we also want to prevent obesity in the baby to prevent obesity in the future, which has so many health risks.
How many, it seems that you're sort of breaking a pathway toward some things people never thought of in terms of the size of these babies. Generally, when we talk about obesity in children, we get them when they are 2 or 3 years old and they're getting, but what you're saying is that the very, very factor of the way they are fed has quite a bit to do with it, and you think that breastfeeding has...
Oh, yes, because you see, when a newborn baby does not pick what they want to eat, they don't know what they like, they don't have a choice. They take what they are given, and the natural choice is breastfeeding, breast milk. And I don't know if you've ever tasted breast milk, but breast milk is bland. It's not sweet. It's not sweet, it's just bland.
Light.
And it's light, and it's created, each breast, each mother produces the exact kind of milk that is suitable for her own
baby, because she's been carrying that baby for 9 months.
All the immunity, all the antibodies in the mother are in the milk, and it's all transferred to that baby. So the immunity that I will give to my own baby might be a little bit different from the immunity another mother will give to her own baby, depending on the infections that she has come across. So the breastfeeding is supposed to be the answer, is the natural food for the baby. But the thing is, we have something competing with breast milk, and that is formula. Formula is competing with breast milk, and formula is advertised, is aggressively promoted, is pushed everywhere. In fact, it has been pushed for over 100 years, to the point where many people have forgotten
about
that breast milk is superior to formula. And that is why I decided that this is a program I have to carry out with a lot of passion, because I can see that most women do not know.
Okay, very good. And Doctor, we're going to take our second commercial break. And when we come, excuse me, when we come back, we want to give you the final segment to talk about some of the things that you think that we ought to know in reference to preventing high-weight babies. And of course, we'll be back with our audience following this very, very short commercial break.